my YouTube viewers. It is Crystal here, and I'm here this evening because I wanted to present to you Lesson 7 of my free course, Intro to IT for Computer Users. And so basically, Lesson 7 is digital communication and collaboration. So digital communication refers to how people exchange information electronically and takes the following forms. Emails are used for sending messages and attachments. Instant message is used for chatting using software such as WhatsApp or Teams. Video calls are used for face-to-face meetings using software such as Zoom, Teams, or Google Meet. Forums and discussion boards are used for asking questions or helping others. One discussion board used for programmers is Stack Overflow, and I've used that discussion board in the past. Digital collaboration is the modern version of teamwork and entails working together online using shared tools and spaces, such as cloud storage is used for storing and sharing files using software such as Google Drive or OneDrive. Shared documents are used for editing spreadsheets and word processed files together. Project platforms are used for organizing tasks and teamwork using software such as Teams. Online classrooms are used for learning and submitting work digitally. Digital communication and collaboration are important to the computer user because doing it correctly helps them to share files instantly instead of printing them, helps to work more efficiently. Tracking tasks and deadlines helps to stay organized. Online courses and group projects help individuals to learn and teach. People are able to communicate across distances easily, enabling them to stay connected. People are able to work and study anywhere, allowing for flexibility. The structure of good email messages are: a subject line is a clear, short summary of the email. The greeting can be formal, neutral, or casual. The opening line sets the context politely. The main message should be clear, short, and organized, sticking to one main topic if possible. The closing line is a polite ending. The signature should contain the individual's name and optionally his job title, phone number, and organization. Email etiquette is considered good manners and should be clear and concise because people tend to skim emails. Polite, even when the writer is frustrated. Contain correct spelling and grammar because mistakes can make emails look rushed or careless. Not contain all capitals because this implies shouting. Reply within a reasonable time, typically within 24 to 48 hours of the general communication. Only include people who truly need the message. Be careful with attachments, mentioning them in the email, ensuring they are the correct files, and avoiding sending huge files unless necessary. Don't overshare personal information because emails are not always secure. Be cautious with humor because it can be misunderstood without facial expressions. So here's an example of a professionally written thank you email, and it can be seen below. So we've got it's sent to Tracy Renee and copied to Tracy Porter, and a blind copy to Palestine Crystal Hill. So a blind copy to means that nobody sees who it was blind copied to. So the subject is thank you. So it says, hi, Tracy. I just wanted to take a moment to thank you for your help and support. I truly appreciate the time and effort you put in. It makes a real difference, and I'm grateful for it. If there is ever anything that I can do in return, please let me know. Thanks again, Crystal. So that's a professionally written thank you email. So now we're going to have an example of a professionally written job application email. And basically, this is something that I did on my own email set. And so basically, it was sent to someone called Mike Riley, and it has an attachment. So the attachment is my CV. But unfortunately, the email was so long that I couldn't put the CC and the BCC in it. And so I've attached my CV to the email. It says, hi, Mike. I hope you are well. I'm applying for the position of personal assistant at Red Lion Training. I have attached my CV for your consideration. I am very interested in this role because it matches my skills and experience. I believe that my background in administration would allow me to contribute positively to your team. If you need any further information, please feel free to let me know. I would welcome the opportunity to discuss my application further. Thank you for your time, Crystal. So it was sent by Crystal, and it was sent to Michael. And unfortunately, the email was larger than a page on the screen, so I only printed off the body of the email. So video conferencing is used to work meetings on home classes or family catch-ups, and allow the individual to see people live on the screen, hear other people through speakers or headphones, speak using the microphone, share documents, presentations, or the screen, and chat using text messages during the call. What is needed to enter into a video conference? So modern computers have these devices built into them. A device such as a smartphone, tablet, or computer, a camera that can be built in or external, a microphone that can be built in or a headset, a stable internet connection, and a video conferencing application such as Zoom, Teams, or Google Meet. The steps involved in participating in a video conference are: the invitee receives the meeting link by email or message. The invitee clicks the link and opens the meeting in a browser or application. The invitee chooses the audio and video settings, setting up the camera, microphone, or speakers. The invitee joins the meeting, and all of the participants' pictures appears in small tiles on the screen. The invitee can talk, listen, and interact online. When the meeting ends, the invitee needs to click End or Leave button. Basic etiquette of video conferencing includes mute to avoid background noise when not speaking, join the meeting on time, check the camera angle to avoid pointing at the ceiling, use headphones if possible to avoid echo, avoid multitasking because people can tell, be aware of the background, whether it is tidy or blurred, speak clearly and paused so others can respond. And so basically, we're going to end this lesson with a diagram of a video conference. So you can see there's 4 people in this video conference, and each person has their picture on a tile. And so basically, what can happen is you carry on with the video conference, but when you want to leave the video conference, you click the leave button. So what's going to happen is my next video is going to be a tour of Google Meet, because Google Meet is one application that I use for video conferencing. So I know how to use Google Meet. So I'm going to give you a tour of Google Meet so you'll know how to use Google Meet if you want to set up a video conference as well. So thank you so much for watching this video, and this is lesson 7 of digital communications and collaborations, and I hope that you decide to watch the next video. Is a tour of Google Meet, and the video after that is going to be a video on troubleshooting, which is certainly something that you're going to need to know how to do if you're going to be using a computer.